Sup? In today's video, I'm going to be animating this, so stick around if you want to see the magic process.
Magic.
Animal Crossing New Horizons just came out. I have not been playing it because no money. And so in true Tom Nook fashion, I thought I'd draw something Animal Crossing related to cash in on the hype. Like, comment, subscribe. Here's the process. Step 1. The idea. I thought I'm going to make this short animation of an Animal Crossing character running across an Animal Crossing world, and it's going to be colourful and funky and nice, and this is what I started with. I didn't really want to just do a generic character, you know, and it looks pretty good. I like the design of this, but I ended up going with something Joan. I didn't know someone was taking over Joan in the new Animal Crossing. Apparently so. Apparently. I didn't have any recordings of this part of the video because I'm an idiot and I forgot to record it. So that's that. Step 2. The rough. So I got the sketch and now it was time to rough out some animation poses. I stole some online reference for walking. I split the body up into different sections like the head, arms, body, legs, basket, turnips, stuff like that, just so everything could have its own separate layer of animation. And then I painstakingly roughed it all out. This is all done in Clip Studio, by the way. Clip Studio Paint, which is kind of like Photoshop, a lot cheaper than Photoshop. In my opinion, better than Photoshop for drawing and sketching and especially animation. The timeline's way better than Photoshop's animation features. That's for sure. So look, see, this is rough animation. All of it split into different sections. The arms, the turnip, the legs, the head, the bouncing and... Like, comment, subscribe. The walking and stuff like that. See, I can just get rid of the arms. Why would Joan never hurt anybody? Because she's harmless. Okay, enough of that. So that's basically how I did all the roughs. I'm not going to go through Clip Studio's animation timeline process. Maybe in another video, but not in this video. That's different. So once I was happy with this rough animation, it's on to the next step, which is the cleanup. Cleanup stage is pretty easy because you've done all the hard work with the rough animations, figuring out how it's all going to work, and now you just got to draw over it cleanly with the clean pen. So wash the pen. How do you make sure you got the clean lines? Just keep drawing them. Control Z is your best friend. This, you can kind of just fall asleep during this process. A monkey could probably do it, but hey, maybe it's nice to be a monkey sometimes. So check out this frame. This is just got, if you can see here, this is not named very nicely. This would be a horrible project for someone else to work on, but I'm working it alone, so it doesn't matter. So I just took the sketch, reduced that opacity, and drew over it with clean lines. Just like that, you got a nice, clean line work animation. Simple. Some of it's overlapping, but that's fine because when I do the coloring, it's all layered. So the head is going to be above the body. So it might look messy now, but think forward, think fast, and you'll be okay. So what is the next step anyway? Ah yes, the background. So to figure out how this was going to work, I was just going to draw the world once and then ink it because I'm lazy. I didn't want to do it multiple times. And then just put it down, and when I'm editing the animation, just have it rotate around the center of the globe. That's easy peasy. I don't have to draw multiple frames. I can do it lazy style. I was originally going to have the background change in seasons like it does in Animal Crossing, where you go through the different seasons as it does in real life, but that's too much work. So I didn't do that. I wanted it to be out preferably this year, so I just did one world. So here's the sketched version of the world, and then again, I just did what I did with the character, took the rough, reduced that opacity, bam! And then just cleaned it up with some clean lines, as you saw in the little drawing animation, in the little video thing, what's in the background. So what's next? The character's done, the world is done, we're inked up, we got some clean line animation. It's time to color it in. So before I jumped into just coloring each individual frame of animation, I did a little color rough to see how it was gonna go, minimized that bad boy, and then put it in the corner so I had a reference to it on each frame. There's probably an easier way to do this, but that's just how I did it, man. It's my process. It's not the best process, it's just process. I just went through each frame, putting in the colors painstakingly with the lasso tool. It's a nice opportunity to practice your coloring skills because that helps in real world drawing jobs, being able to color fast and select things fast and just speed up your little process, speed up your little workflow. Let's have a look at the file with the little keys in the background. I just colored in each layer until it was, colored in. It didn't take that long. I usually just put some music on or a podcast or something and forget about everything. And there we have it. All the colors are done on the character, and now it's just time to color in the world. And once the world is colored, we're going to export the frames and put them all together. So I imported the character just like that, put the world in and made it rotate around just like that. Put the background in that I made, and it's already looking pretty good, but there's a couple of things that I wanted to do just to polish it and finish it off. So as you can see here, she walks over the tree, and that's mega annoying. So I made another version of the world with parts cut out and then put it in front so that she's behind the trees. It's all in the details. Check that out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, walk behind that tree. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. Easy. Chucked in some clouds. Now I did 2 layers of clouds. First one was a layer in front with transparency, and another set of clouds behind, just because I thought it looked nice. I duplicated the animation and then flipped it vertically to add a shadow. Oh yeah, a little bit of shadow just adds a little bit extra to the animation, and it wasn't too difficult to do, so I did it. That's what it's about. Not difficult, did it. If it's difficult, not going to do it. Lazy artist. I did feel like the top of the video was a little bit bare, so I ended up making this short little title animation to go across the top. It's just a couple of frames of an Animal Crossing font with some stars in the background. I thought that was nice. And that pretty much finished it. Bob's your uncle, and there it is, the finished little animation. I hope you guys like it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, comment, follow on Twitter, follow on Instagram, follow on all the social medias so we can take over the art world and slap people with art on the daily. Goodbye.